carrying, like, I don't even know, a mouth, I don't know. They filmed that. I saw the octopus, the rubber octopus, and it didn't look very good, is the thing. And they knew it didn't look good, but they figured since they paid all the money to get it,
how much was it?
It was $4.95. I don't know, it was a lot of money though.
They bigger than a Target?
Target. Did Target exist then?
Because more than 3 Patelis.
What?
Think of all the things that didn't happen. There was no email then. Were there cell phones?
Not that I remember.
I don't remember cell phones.
No cell phones.
No cell phones.
1985.
No, because I remember Joey winding up his phone.
I was using smoke signals.
Yeah, things have changed in 30 years. Now they have flying machines for people to ride in. Do you remember what you were doing 30 years ago? Watch the Goonies. There you go.
Today was the day it opened, 30 years ago.
So the Goonies opened June 7th, 1985. It was summertime, obviously. I go back to St. Paul the Apostle School in 8th grade the next year. I run for student body president.
And you win.
I didn't make the runoff. And in my speech, I said, I promise I won't do another movie during senior year.
Why was that?
They were jealous.
I was sort of mean.
Why didn't they run? I mean, it looked like you had...
Bobby Conca and Doug Cooper were just, they campaigned harder. They wanted it more. I just wasn't there. It just goes to show you can be part of a $100 million success story and still...
You should have brought in the Patelis. We would have rigged it.
Oh my God, you would have rigged it. That would have been great.
Vote for Mikey or you get killed.
Yeah. My brother Jake would have been made.
I would have made counterfeit votes.
Yeah, it's not who votes, it's who counts the votes, right?
Always.
Yeah.
But what I remember, I'm talking to Barbara Bach about this earlier.
Who?
Barbara Bach and
Okay.
Catherine Bach.
Barbara Box is it?
I thought you were talking about Barbara. No, Catherine Bach. I got a Catherine Bach story too. Go ahead.
There she is. She's calling him now. You got my name on you, jerk.
Catherine Bach, Daisy Duke. We were filming. Stage 16 was the biggest stage in Hollywood, and it had the pirate ship set on it, where they filled it up with water. So one day, I'm walking...
It's his agent. He got a job.
We'll say congratulations together when he comes back. Okay. So I'm walking to the commissary for lunch, and it's like 5 stage blocks, so it's like a little city. And 1, 2, 3. Congratulations!
Now, who was it, Joe?
My wife.
Yeah. Always take the wife.
Fancy.
Yeah.
But what I was saying is that working on the Warner Brother lot that year, because there were so many units, a lot of people don't know there were 3 units. There was the ILM unit, there was the Spielberg unit, there was the Davi unit, and we had a date certain where the picture had to be released. And so they would bring us all in, which is unusual, because they didn't know who they would need when they would need it. So we would come in and we would work 6 days a week, even at the Warner lot. But you would see all of these amazing people. I think Tim Burton was doing his first feature film with Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Yeah, you see like elephants, pink elephants walking by the dressing rooms and stuff.
And they were doing, Josh would go over, his dad, James Burrow would come over, they were doing a hotel.
Right.
Everybody came to the set to see the pirate ship. You had,
I was on stage 16, that's the biggest water stage in the world.
Yeah. Clint Eastwood came by to look at the stage. Michael Jackson came by to look at the stage. Everybody came by to look at that big pirate ship. And Joey was selling tickets for it.
I have a confession. I took a leak in the water. I had to go.
They had to shut down production for 3 days.
I had to do it. And I went to confession, and the priest said, "That's okay, I did it last Thursday."
He's still wetting the bed.
Everybody knew. Everybody knew. It wasn't a secret. Everybody knew. You could tell. The look in your face. You don't have a good poker face. What's wrong with Joe?
He's very good at poker.
He is?
Oh, he's very good at poker.
Well, that's why he gets me. So I'm
He
walking
pokes
to
it
the
here, he
commissary.
pokes it there. He's a good poker.
So I'm walking to the commissary one day, and up comes a golf cart with Catherine Bach in full Daisy Duke, well, in not so much Daisy Duke clothes, and I stick my thumb out. And she pulls right over and she says, "Where are you going?" And I said, "To the commissary." She says, "Well, hop in. Daisy Duke picked me up." So I get in the car, and we drive to the commissary, and when we get out, all the crew and everybody are there, and they see Catherine Bach, give me a little kiss on the cheek, "Bye-bye," and she leaves, and I walk in there like I own the joint. It was awesome.
You were only 13.
I was currently 13, yeah.
Does she remember that kiss?
Well, she gave me a little backstage, but let's not talk about it.
Okay. Okay, guys, let's get you guys involved as well. Go up to the microphone. Let's get some questions here for the guys. Nobody has any questions. It's 30 years of the Goonies.
No questions.
I can't remember. They had questions 30 years ago.
How about questions about Rob Ford? Anything?
Even Robert Davi, he does singing as well. His act as well. He does Frank Sinatra impersonation.
Can he sing Far, Far Away? You know Far, Far Away?
You gotta say something. It's something we could do like 45 years ago in elementary school. Sing Far, Far Away.
You can't remember.
Come up with
You
that.
guys never heard it? Never heard Far,
Wait,
Far
we
Away?
got
We have a question. What you're saying, where you're from?
My name is Brandon. I'm from St. Gaffins. I wanted to ask Sean if they sprung anything on you without telling you during the shooting of the show, of the movie.
You mean like a practical jokey kind of a thing?
Well, no, like to make
Surprise, like when you saw the boat for the first time.
Well, that was the best acting I ever did.
Yeah, to get a realistic reaction. That's what I was talking about.
Right, yeah, but I had already seen it. So, to me, I hadn't seen the fully finished version, but I had seen it being put together. And somebody that I knew who walked with me to look at it, we were leaving. This was a couple weeks beforehand, and they said, "If you saw anything, you're fired." Like they took this idea of surprising all of us with capturing our actual look. But I actually thought it was a little, I don't want to say insulting, but it was a little silly. They had, I don't know, 12 cameras or something set up in the water, and it took them forever to get everything synced up right. And we're standing there and everything else. And to me, it's like when you've seen your Christmas present before you're supposed to have gotten it, and then you open it up and you have to, convince the person that it's a surprise to you. And so that was it. It wasn't, my reaction to Pirate Ship was my wanting Dick to believe that it was the first time I had seen it. So, but it was pretty breathtaking when they had it all lit like that. And one thing, Dick Donner was terrified, and rightfully so, that we would get electrocuted because we were all walking around in the water. We had wetsuits on and stuff, but when you've got big lights, every now and then one of the big 20Ks would blow up and it would just all of a sudden explode and the safety glasses would come raining down. Remember that stuff? Everybody would cover their head and it was like,
I remember when it rained on stage, the steam of the water, the humidity started raining on stage, and they had to open up the stage doors and bring in huge fans to blow the cloud out.
Wow.
That was after they took the leak.
Acid rain. No, but that's like it created its own ecosystem. That's right. But we played a joke on Dick when we were in the Wishing Well scene set, which was like stage 20 or something, and we had the special effects guys rig up one of the cables, one of the boxes, the junction boxes with sparks, and so we were in there, and Dick was always saying, "Be careful, get over there!" He yelled about it. He yelled everything. Come on, hip hop. And Dick Donner, the director. So he says something, we go, "Oh no!" And it was a preset that the thing would fall in the water and start sparking, and we all started like this. Dick had a heart attack. Great, it was great.
Wasn't Sloth in it for you guys? Or no?
No, we saw Sloth.
You did?
What we didn't see was when they would tell the late great John Matusak, who played Sloth, when they would tell him at 6 or 7 at night that he had to come in. Dan Colesrud, the first AD, would tell me he had a 4 a.m. call, and you would hear a bang, and then he would come around and he would smile and say, "Okay, see you tomorrow." And he had hit his head into the dressing room, made a big dent in the dressing room. They hid that from us.
This little guy up here has a question. So what's your name, buddy? Where are you from?
I'm from Ohio, and my name is Thomas, and I have 2 questions.
All right, go ahead and ask the